My man said, turn 16, started smoking. Folks thought I was farting.
That gas. It's gas.
I know what it is. It's just funny to hear him say that.
Yo, Big X is a rapper. He don't disappoint. He's consistent. And he has really good beat selection for me.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. You froze, bro. He's pretty tough.
I look handsome froze though.
Is it you or is it us over here? Because I'm fine. We're still live.
Just hating right now for sure. That's fine.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go, my boy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Splash Cast episode 143 pregame. Y'all know what it is, Monday Night Raw. I ain't even calling it the pregame, even though it comes out, it is the pregame. But this is the Monday Night Raw Splash Cast experience. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as you are in for an audio experience that is pleasurable to your ears, video experience. You know we look good over here, pleasurable to your eyes. We got some good news to talk about today. Ironically, we're going to talk about bad game plans, bad decisions, and black dick. Pause. That boy tried to freeze.
Excuse me, say what?
Hey,
don't play with me. I'll name the episode that. I don't care.
Black eggplant emoji.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you happen to be a part of, I don't know how to get emojis on the damn computer. Boy, I'm old. But I know what it is.
You sounded old. I'm not going to lie to you. Right there, you sounded old as shit.
Because I went to do it, and of course, I don't have my phone right here, so we'll figure it out. No worries. I played myself. That happened.
You got a tablet, just Google alt codes. Oh, you got a Mac. I don't know if y'all use alt codes or not. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pregame. You got the Dirty Cast. Welcome to the pregame. I'm your co-host Reggie.
I'm your co-host Norwood. Our powers combined, we are your HBCU homeboys. What up, though?
What up, man? How you feeling? How was your weekend? See the Hawks last night? I see that's not really on the stuff to talk about, so I guess we could talk about it.
No, we was gonna get to it, but it sure do look like 6-4 without Trey.
Oh, that's where you're going. I was just talking about beating the Clippers. That's all I was talking about. But
that is also a part of it. Is we beat the Clippers frozen again. This is hate. But you guys can hear me while I fix it. Yeah, we beat the Clippers with James Harden, with Paul George, and with Kawhi Leonard, and we played the Matthews brothers. So,
ironically,
who knows?
Ironically, that game was the first time that I felt that the Clippers really needed Russell Westbrook. That game in particular, they needed Russell Westbrook that game because they couldn't really push the ball. And Russell Westbrook is a one-man fast break. So, but again, you're right. We'll get into it when we get to basketball. Got a few things we're going to talk about today. Let's get into it.
6-4, baby, without your best player.
No hate. So
that's hate.
People,
speaking of hate, I hate it for this man, or do I?
I'm gonna let this roll. You know when you used to get in a fight when you were little. And when I say little, younger, you were in. Here it is. You were in middle school, high school. Well, something in high school. High school, you should have learned by now. But middle school, you try to like psych out the person. That's when or elementary school, that's when kids do like Super Saiyan stuff, or they would like scream and yell, try to fight and all that stuff, or try to like act like they ain't scared of you or nothing. That stuff don't work in MMA, and that stuff really don't work past middle school. High school, if you try to do all that, you're gonna get knocked out, just like this man right here did.
I don't know what this was. This was poorly planned, poorly executed. But you better stop playing with these people.
So for those that are listening, man, it was an MMA fight. I don't know who these two people are, but this one guy was walking back and forth, trying to act like, looking like he wasn't scared. He wasn't taking him seriously. He had his hands down by his side. His opponent was ready, gave him a swift kick to the head, two club punches to the head. It was over. And let me tell you something. For those that are watching with us, if I was in this dude's corner, I would be outright furious. Or if
Wow.
I'm this
You got
dude
paid?
in the corner, ain't about getting paid. You trying to get paid more. You trying to bring more clients. And this was a representation. You ain't even throw. He didn't even throw one punch. He threw 0 punches and got knocked out. Could being
If
stupid.
you didn't know that this man was going to do this before you got here, then you need to do a better job as a trainer. You got to know. If you didn't know that this was capable for him, then yeah, you need to make better career decisions.
I
Well, it
mean,
looked
look
like
at.
he'll be making a different career decision anyway, because there's no way that. First of all, was he have? Is this rigged, or did he
Can't be
just have
rigged.
an emotional
Can't be
breakdown?
rigged. No, I think
Something's going on.
somebody was making fun of him saying y'all don't know he was going through. His cat had just died, which is I know that's a troll and a joke, but still, like at this point, um, I have no sympathy. You can't show up to a fight with your hands down. It's like showing up to a duel.
Oh, that's a knife to a gunfight. Oh,
Yeah, like what you doing in MMA? They taught to beat you to the ref stop,
yeah.
and they beat you to the ref stop. They
Yeah.
did.
Looked like they did what they were supposed to. Better get another job, though, player. Not fighting. You are not a fighter.
So the Olympics are coming up, right? The Olympics are coming up. I don't consider this an ESPN Ocho of the Olympics, but I kind of do. But the Olympics has so many of those type of sports that aren't main sports, but I think bowling is kind of in the middle. A lot of people know about bowling. We watch it a little bit. I will say my fondness of bowling grew after I got to Hampton.
Funny story. I mean, I guess for me, it's a little different. Our family has always been a bowling family, and that's one of the few things that we all enjoy doing. But I will say, having access to a bowling all day and does make it. You know, I used to be a bowler, and then I have picked up.
Ecky's man and Forrest Gump. Like he is the most interesting man in the world in a small town. Like he does everything. Like he's like the old man at HBCU games that come dressed dapper down in both teams' colors and changes at halftime. Like he's that person that's just always known. He's that person of the NFL. Jameis eats W's for wins. He goes he went to the New Orleans Pelicans game, dapped everybody up, and now at the equipment manager for the Saints. Even though this is after he got traded, even though he's been traded or cut, released, and signed with the Browns, he was at the New Orleans Saints equipment manager wedding and blessed the family and blessed everybody. Just said a blessing. Uh, Hopefully it plays. If not, as okay.
So
Go ahead.
So for me, he's really charismatic. Like he's a person wherever he goes, people are magnetized to him. They want to talk to him. Hell, we were like every podcast he's on, he's interesting. He's he's relatable. He's a people's person. Everywhere he goes, he acts like he knows everybody. I can't imagine that he knows all these people, but as much as him coming out of college, he caught a lot of hell for some of the more juvenile things he did. If you really look at it, like, he's a person that the world loves.
He's a model citizen. And it kind of tells you I'm happy there's NIL. And I'm happy that you don't have to resort to stealing crab legs or even think about stealing crab legs or whatever he went through. It was juvenile. We've all done stupid stuff.
Some crab legs too. We ain't gonna say their names.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, like everybody's done it in college. Everybody's done stupid stuff. It's just that you don't. Could you imagine being in college and being that guy?
Stupid things is in college.
And people keep trying to bring it up and haters and all this stuff because he's an athlete. But Jameis Winston, really before that, during that, and after that situation, has been one of my favorite people on earth. You're right, Sneaky. He is definitely a national treasure.
He's a person that is tough not to like. I think. Now, I'm sure that there is a certain segment of the country who is very easy to like, just like Jameis. Hey, high five, bro. Yes. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, every time he doesn't disappoint, he's funny. He gives you like a unique thought process on how he looks at the world. And he's just funny as hell. Like
I'm good. Interested. I found him interesting when you see his upbringing and you understand how the simple things in life make him happy.
That too.
Well, you froze again.
That's one thing. That is definitely a thing. Is he had a tough upbringing. A lot of the benefits and things that you just think that we would all have. Not him.
Boy, so it was like 7 of us in one bedroom, and we had to clean ourselves outside at the faucet, and that's how we got water, and we also used the bathroom. So like when you have humble beginnings, he's one of those people, and we'll transition to the other end of the spectrum. He's one of the people that you appreciate because he appreciates everything. He's so positive and so humble that you can't dislike him. That's why everybody wanted him on his team. He had his choice to go to multiple teams. That's why everybody wanted him.
Yeah. And I think that he's probably a starter quarterback in the NFL. But that's a different conversation for a different day. Shout out to Jameis.
We don't know what quarterback in the NFL
and shout out for him showing up for people. Like, he could have been a bad sport about that. Oh, they cut me. I'm out of here. Nah, that's a person who he clearly loves and respects. So he showed up. That's dope. Mm-hmm. We need more people like that in the world.
It definitely is. It definitely is. On the other end of the spectrum and doing immature stuff when you're young, similar to stealing crab legs when you're 20. Sometimes it's upset. Sometimes you and a friend just make that look and be like, you know what? Let's be funny. So Grady Dick is his name. Grady Dick for the Toronto Raptors out of Kansas, the rookie. He's pretty good, actually, at basketball. This is going to be like, first off, before we even go any further, let's pause this entire segment. We're not going to have to say pause after every segment. But Grady Dick and Anthony Black swapped jerseys.
Show talk about Dick is crazy.
You make the list. Grady Dick and Anthony Black swapped jerseys after the.
Talk about good friend. Reggie immediately abandoned me. Now that's how you know what we said. Damn, wasted no time.
Swapped jerseys. And the funny thing about this is they kind of like knew it was going to be funny. I feel like somebody either told them to do it or they talked about it before the game and they was like, y'all really want to do this? And then at the end of the game, they did this jersey swap and they could have, swapped spaces and it could have gone the other way, but they decided to be funny. And now you have a picture that may be or may not be the album cover. Album art. You have them holding each other's jerseys that says Black Dick. So,
excuse me one more time. What does it say?
Black Dick. White Grady, is holding a jersey that says Black
Make
Dick.
sure that we clip just that part. Yeah. I mean, this is as good as it gets. Let's be real here. This is hilarious. The NBA needs more of this stuff. This never would have happened in the NFL. Hopefully, everybody gets into this fun and starts taking pictures with Dick.
Hey yo.
I can't. Oh man. Who knew Reggie would enjoy Dick jokes? I told y'all, 2024 I'm podcasting completely different. Go what I want to.
Talking about Black
but yeah,
Dick.
this is fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed this. And yeah, just it's a moment for Black Dick.
That boy said, I hope other guys decide to take pictures with this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll edit out all the laughing.
Hey, no, put that right on TikTok. It ain't gonna be there much longer anyway, but we might as well laugh at this for a couple days.
Amen. Look, hey, all right. Nope, because I'm gonna get us canceled. I'm gonna get us canceled.
I come in peace.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, childish. Hey, this is the reason y'all watch the show. Remember, like, follow, subscribe.
All right.
Back of the show, so yeah, it is what it is.
Lord, all right. So okay, last joke. From leaving Black Dick to talking about a black anchor. Stephen A. Smith. Nope.
Nope. Now, Pat McAfee might say that you leave him. Oh, man. Thoughts and prayers.
Stephen A. Smith is very interested in succeeding Jimmy Kimmel as ABC's late night host. Whatever. I mean, we've all known that Stephen A. has been looking to move outside of ESPN for a while. I also think that this is a negotiating purpose, because he knows his contract is up after this year. He's letting you know that he could go somewhere else. He's talked about going to CNN. He's talked about going to all these other places. But at the end of the day, he's going to be right back at ESPN with $100-something million. At least that's my thoughts.
Nobody wants to hear Stephen A. Smith on late night. He is not a comedian. He's not an entertainer. I mean, like, he's not a funny person.
But you just have to host a show. You have to have the character to be able to lead the guest. If you're not a funny person, you can bring the guest on there. It's gonna be a version of First Take on late night. To me, he's gonna have all the guests to talk about it. You can't just leave him out there by himself, because, as you said, he's not a comedian.
No, well, I like that. Like that's the gift of being a host on those type of shows. Jay Leno, Johnny Carson, Jimmy Kimmel. It's the ability to have conversations with, because you kind of talk to the audience, you talk to the guests, but you're the constant. And I just don't like this. This sounds dry, so dry. And who's the target audience for this?
That's what's gonna be my point. This sounds old, like
old.
To me, I feel like he's trying to be. He's trying to be.
We went from Black and Dick to old and dry.
Nope. You're not gonna bait me this whole show, dog. You're not gonna bait
Hey yo, my boy. No, there will be no baiting.
Hey yo. See, I told y'all. This Lord. Hey, I told y'all. But I don't forgot my point now.
Oh, Dick made you forget.
Yo. Hey man, look. Hey, whatever.
Once you go black, you never go back, right?
Is that what he
Anthony
go?
Black, the NBA player. He's not going back to college. He will play in the NBA for the rest of his career.
I think this was just a fallout from the Oscars. The Oscars did have go up in viewership for the first time in a few years this year, but a lot of people said, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. There were people on either side that said they didn't really like Jimmy Kimmel hosting it. He wasn't that funny. And then you know how it works in social media. When somebody says one thing, then everybody else that's like minded like them piles on. And then you get to the
Yep.
point where Stephen A should host Saturday Night Live. And it's like, well, damn. We got
For
there
for why?
in 14 hours. That's where we went from Jimmy Kimmel host the Oscars to he shouldn't even have a show.
I mean, don't care about none of this. It's not a night that goes by that the thing that I think is, ooh, let me watch Jimmy Kimmel. Never, never. So if
Well,
he has a show,
yeah.
great. If he don't have a show, I'm sorry that happened to you, or congratulations.
Late night is only appealing when you can't stay up to watch it. When you're little, staying up to watch late night is like, yeah, I got to stay up and watch Arsenio Hall. Or I got to stay up and watch, I don't, whatever.
No, Arsenio was good. Like I like
But you
late
were,
last
but
night,
oh, go ahead.
last week tonight with John Oliver. Really good show. Or what's the other one? I can't think of it now. It's embarrassing. It comes on Comedy Central. Um,
Oh, with Trevor Noah who left and now what's his
yes.
name is there?
Back to Jon Stewart. But yes,
Daily.
like there are good late night shows. Even though I don't always love Bill Maher, he's pretty good most of the time when he's not saying racist stuff. So yeah, there are people who do this well. It's
Yeah,
just
sneaky.
I don't want to watch Stephen A. Smith do it. Just keep on doing basketball, bro. I don't want to tell you to shut up and dribble, but that's also not
But
what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you that
consuming
set
from
up a
you.
dribble.
No, 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 no. I'm not telling him that it's not for me. Congratulations for the people who want to watch it. I just don't know if that's the reality of my existence. Who's going to watch this? My mom's not watching Stephen A. Smith, and I'm not watching Stephen A. Smith. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it is whatever he decides to do. He is definitely trying to expand his brand. So
Yeah, that's the thing. He's just trying to find a new place to be and something else to do. I think that he wants a little bit more creative control and to show more of his personality. Like he doesn't get to do a lot of that. But for me, it's a no. But I'm happy
yep,
if he when he finds his way and whatever he does, I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
yep. But ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the pregame episode 143 of the Splashcast Monday Night Raw. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, always they can do what Norwood.
Like, follow,
Oh,
subscribe, and I think we're done with Dick for the day.
whoa. Um, we'll be right back. Y'all go get your little brew, get your little or some water, whatever tea if you like it. Turn down, whatever it is that gets you chilling out for the evening. Y'all go do that. We'll be right back with our HBCU news around the culture. Y'all stay tuned.